Hey everyone, it's Lindsay with Reefer's Ranch. I need to start seeds today. I got a lot that I need to start. So I figured that I would do a little video to show you how I am doing this. Now I did this last year and to be honest, like everything else last year, it didn't work out too well. I had a lot of mold and like fungus growing, so I'm changing my approach yet again. I was watching Living Traditions Homestead YouTube channel the other day about how they start seeds, and it seemed like a much better method, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So I got this, which is what they recommended, this Jiffy seed starting mix. It was something close that they recommended. I got this from Home Depot for maybe $5 a bag, I'm not sure. I got 2 of them and put them in this lovely container. Added a bunch of water to it so that it's nice and moist as before I put it in the trays, so that it does a good job. That was something that they recommended. I also got these from Home Depot. I did not realize that I was going to make a video about it when I opened these, so I didn't save the package, but it says Jiffy. I think it's like a 72 cell one. It's got the little cells that are supposed to encourage downward root growth, which is pretty important. So, and then it's got the little cuts so that the water drains, and then this protective tray so it doesn't get all this stuff wet. So we're gonna use this. I did not get anything to mark what I'm putting them in, which is just like me, to not be fully prepared before I jump into something. So I'm going to come up with something as I go. Okay, I'm gonna start a lot of my herbs, the broccoli, because it's a cold weather vegetable and I can get it in the ground soon. I'm gonna start marigold. I'm gonna start probably an entire tray. I have 3 of these trays and I'm planning on getting some more, but probably a whole tray of marigolds because I want to intersperse them all throughout my rows of all the vegetables. And then some cucumbers. I'm gonna start all my basil, and I'm gonna start the birdhouse gourds and the loofah gourds that I got from M.I. Gardner because they have a really long growing season. So I want to be sure that I can get them to produce and get them in the ground. So I'm going to do that. I borrowed my kitchen spoon, and I'm doing this in my kitchen because this is the largest workspace that I have that I can just spread out. That's how I like to work, is just everything all over the place. So that's gonna be how I do it. And I'm just gonna start spooning some of this in. Just kind of lightly. I'm gonna make a total mess. Okay, we have this one filled up, ready for seeds. I think I'm gonna do all marigolds in this one and just kind of do like a numbering system and just put like a little label and say like number the rows, and then like write down what I'm putting in each numbered row. That way I can kind of have a way to keep track of what they are until I can get some of the little marker things. I went ahead and got some labels that I already had in the house and decided that I'm going to label them this way, just number the rows, and then I will track what I plant in the book. This tray is going to be all marigolds, so I went ahead and put the marigold label on there. Now, I have 3 packets that I planted from last year So I hope that their germination rate is still pretty good, but we will find out. That's why I want to keep track. Even though they're all marigolds, I want to know how well the ones from last year did compared to the ones that I got this year. So that's my plan. I'm gonna do a slight indentation in each one of these because they need to be covered with about 1/4 inch of soil. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. Some of these cells are packed tighter than others. I honestly don't know what is gonna be better for the seeds. That one's kind of empty. But I want them to all at least have enough in there to where it feels a little sturdy. You can see how I have little indentations in each cell to be able to place the seed in there and then fill it up. These are the marigolds that I'm doing. I have the Fairy Morse So Easy in 3 different types. These are the ones that I planted last year. I have this bag of seeds from our friend Jake. He was gracious enough to give me those. And then I have this Cracker Jack mix marigold from M.I. Gardner. Okay, you can see I've got the corresponding rows labeled with what I'm gonna put in them so that I know what I'm doing in each one. And those last 2 rows I will figure out. I think I might put some of Jake's in there. First ones are gonna be this yellow one. Let's see. I'm just gonna put 1 seed in each one. I'll do my best. That one got 2. Now the marigolds last year, I just direct sowed them and they did really well. They became huge and so pretty and had so many flowers on them. So I'm hoping that they do just as well with starting them like this, but I am also going to just direct sow a bunch of them. Now this is the French Double Dwarf going in rows 5 and 6. The seeds in there. These purple ones are coated with something. They're the Fairy Moore brand. Then the just kind of black and white ones are either Jake's or M.I. Gardner's. And then I'm going to take a handful of the seed starting soil and put it over top those. So I've got the seeds in all of these, and so I'm just gonna take small handfuls and fill the holes so that they are all covered. And they should be about 1/4 inch covered. It should work out that way. I don't know exactly how important that spacing is, but I am not super worried about it. And there we go. My my seeds are started. Now these have a germination rate of like 5 to 8 days. So I'm going to be watching them like a nervous mother to see when I start to see signs of life in there. I have the little greenhouse dome that will go over top just to keep the humidity and moisture in, and I've got a couple grow lights from last year. I don't really like them, so I ordered some new lights from Amazon, and they should be here hopefully by the end of the month, which is 2 weeks-ish. So this is the setup I have so far. I'm waiting for my lights and my heat lamp to come in. Or not heat lamp, those are for chickens. I'm waiting for heat mats to start the seedlings. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.